Hi guys, Charlie Lambden here, founder of BestAgent. Welcome to the BestAgent channel if this is your first time, and welcome back to it if you are already subscribed. This video, I will try to keep it as brief as possible, but I've got 5 tips. The 5 things that if you do, you will be best positioned to survive and actually outperform your competitors in a downturn. They're quite simple, but they require quite a big mindset shift from the market that you've been used to for the last 10, 12 years. And I'm going to crack straight into them. So number 1, for the last few years, you've been used to having buyers coming out of your ears, okay? That's going to change. Proceedable buyers are going to become like gold dust, and the sooner you start to treat your buyers, proceedable ones, like gold dust and really take care of them, the better that will hold you instead. For the coming downturn, okay? Because proceedable buyers are going to be the only fuel for transactions in a downturn. So number 1, treat buyers like gold dust, proceedable ones, obviously. Number 2, find a reliable and competent conveyancer. Someone that gets the deals done, somebody local, someone that you can meet up in person, because your pipeline is going to depend as much on them as anything else. And if you've got a conveyancer that looks after you ahead of your competitors, that's also going to hold you and your clients in excellent stead. So that's number 2, conveyancers. Number 3, be honest with your clients. It might sound like a platitude and an obvious thing to say, but be really honest with your clients, okay? As much for your own benefit as for theirs, because if you win business by even subconsciously inflating their expectations, you're setting yourself and them up for a fall. And what you want is clients who are going to trust you so that they work with you, so that they follow your advice. And I'm sorry if this sounds like teaching suck eggs, but it's surprising how many agents don't confront the brutal facts of the marketplace. And think that the land registry figures are what's really happening when it's not, because that's 6 months out of date. There's deals that were agreed 6 months ago. Be honest with your clients, they'll trust you better, and you're going to be more likely to get deals done with clients that you're honest with and who trust you. So that's number 3. Number 4, be very selective with your instructions. I've heard stories, in fact, I've had a video interview with that amazing agent who's retired, John Durrant, about how they used to disinstruct vendors, or they would de-instruct themselves if vendors wouldn't be realistic about price. You won't have time to spend on clients that aren't going to actually sell because they're being unrealistic, or properties that have got real problems. And therefore, you should look at each instruction, each potential instruction, as, is this a property that I'm confident I can sell? Is this a client I'm confident I can work with? Is this work and risk I want to take on? Because you guys work for free until that property is sold. And you won't have time to work for free on properties that you can't sell. So don't be afraid to walk away from instructions, especially if they're not that saleable. Because it's the agents with the really great properties that are going to be getting the buyers, and the agents with the buyers are going to get the great properties, and it's a self-fulfilling, virtuous circle. Okay, so be selective with instructions and don't be afraid to walk away. And last but not least, number 5, and I think this is probably, if I needed one of these, it would be these ones, because number 5 will then take care of your other 4 for you. And that is this: find a local, experienced agent that you admire and respect, and ask them out for lunch or a coffee, and ask them for their guidance and advice. Okay, I'm talking about an agent that's been through difficult downturns, at least one that remembers the 90s, okay? The financial crisis, the credit crunch, frankly, was a walk in the park compared to the 90s downturn. And the downturn we're facing is going to be more like the 90s one. So try and find, I mean, they're going to need to be, senior, but they are out there. And the reason you've got to find a local one is because you need one that knows your local market and can guide you and advise you on your local market. Maybe they're retired, but they're still around. Look them up, find them, spend time with them, listen to their advice, and they will give you more precise advice than I have. What I've given you is quite general. they'll be able to give you a very specific advice. Okay, guys? So wrap that up again. Number 1, treat your buyers like gold dust. Number 2, find a conveyancer or 2 that you really like and trust, preferably 2, so you can put 1 on each side of every transaction. Number 3, be honest with your clients, really brutally honest and frank with your clients, because otherwise it will cost you money. Number 4, be selective with instructions for the same reason. It'll cost you money if you take on stuff you can't sell. And having really great properties is going to attract the better buyers. And number 5, find a local mentor who has experienced a sharp downturn and seek their advice. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this. Let me know, give me your feedback. Tell me if you disagree with any of these things. I'd love to share your wisdom with other agents. Otherwise, thanks for coming. Please subscribe to the Best Agent YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's free. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Good luck. And send me any questions if you've got them. Bye.